Hey darlings, I just thought I would jump in really quick to talk about my C2E2 con vlog because I didn't really do a whole lot of filming. So I just thought I would film this really quick, just kind of talk about the con in general. Sorry, mind blank all of a sudden. Basically, I didn't do a whole lot of filming because it was really warm in the convention building. I said a lot of it, or I talked about this a lot in my C2E2 con post on Instagram and Facebook. Anyway, so I'm perpetually cold. Anyone who knows me IRL knows that, like, I'm always cold. So even in conventions, other buildings, like work, etc., I'm always cold. And I was gonna grab my Shy Guy dress, but I just washed it and I don't know where I put it. I think I hung it up. But basically, the fabric I made my dress from isn't very breathable. It's a sweater material, so it's supposed to be like warm and everything. And I thought that was gonna be a really good idea, you know. I also wore thermal leggings, fleece lined and stuff, you know. And you know, I was like prepared to be cold, okay, because we were supposed to have really bad weather that weekend, really bad snowstorm, all that jazz. I also planned on wearing the Christmas Sailor Pluto, which you see right behind me. Not this. This is not a part of it. I just threw it there so I don't lose it. But this is a black velvet dress and like a 4-foot long wig. So I was overheating. I didn't finish, obviously, as you can see, she's not done. But I'm really glad. Actually, for once, I'm really glad I didn't finish a cosplay on time because I was overheating so bad in my Shy Guy dress, and obviously with like the leggings and my wig and the hood up, and even my my mask, having my mask on the side of my face was just, everything was keeping a lot of heat, and obviously wearing like a face mask for like COVID reasons, you know, just everything in general was keeping me super duper warm, and I was not having a good time. I was overheating constantly. I would take my Shy Guy mask off always, like not always, for a few times, and just like put the strap through my arm and just hold it on my arm. And then sometimes I would take my hood down, but I didn't want to do that very often because I couldn't find a wig cap. I couldn't find a wig cap Saturday morning, or you know, Friday night. Like I just couldn't find one in preparation for C2E2, which is weird because I literally just saw all of my wig caps, but it really do be like that. So basically I had my hair just in the back. I tried to like pin it up, but it didn't work because I didn't want to put it in a bun or anything because then I would have this really big bulge back here. So my hair was just chilling in the back, and then I had my wig on over it and then my hood up. I was like, oh, if my hood is up, nobody can see in the back that my hair's down. So I would basically just take my wig off and throw the hood up so nobody would see how awful my hair looked, because I had actually just showered. I think it was like Friday morning or something, or like late Thursday night. But I was like hot and sweaty, and with my hair being underneath the wig, you know, it looked really bad. I don't usually care, honestly, but whatever. So basically, yeah, it was just a lot of heat. I was taking my wig off like constantly and just, you know, keeping my hood up. I think at some points I did have it down, but either way. Oop. There we go. So yeah, I can only imagine how hot I would have been in a velvet dress with a petticoat and fur trim, plus the very big wig over here. Like honestly, I'm so glad I didn't have it done. Yeah. So anyways, so I'm, you know, plus only wearing one cosplay is fine. Like I didn't need to have both of them done. Like that's okay. I'm not really upset about it, honestly. How many times have I got to say the word honestly in this video? Good grief. But yeah. Other than that, it was a lot of fun. I feel really bad because I saw so many of my friends and like recognized so many cosplayers that I follow, and like I just couldn't bring myself to say hi because I mean, I'm not joking, guys. I was constantly in the state of like on the verge of passing out because I have fainting spells. I have issues with fainting spells, minor seizures when I get really overwhelmed or when I get really warm like that. So I was constantly hydrating, don't worry. Thankfully, I always have Propel on hand. I drink Propel. This is not sponsored, but I drink it religiously because my body has an issue keeping electrolytes in. And plus, I like flavored water. Sue me. But yeah, so I had a couple of bottles in my bag, thank the Lord, because I needed them. So I was constantly drinking. I didn't do very good about keeping food in my system. I think I only ate one like actual meal, and that was breakfast, and then I had like a couple of snacks throughout the day, which not too happy about. I need to start eating more, but I was just too warm and I was too exhausted, and like my anxiety was through the roof. We were there because my stepmom Lita was competing. She was competing, and I helped her suit up a little bit. I helped her, you know, my dad and I helped her out and whatnot. So yeah, like I saw so many people that I never said hi. Like I was cosplaying a Shy Guy, obviously, and like there were so many Mario cosplayers that I wanted my pictures with, but I just couldn't bring myself to ask, because every time I saw them, like, well, there were a lot of them. Most of the time that I saw them, I either had my wig off, which I could have thrown my mask on without the wig, because you can't see my wig when I'm wearing the Shy Guy mask anyways, but the strap that I had on the back of my mask was big enough to fit over my head with the wig on, but without my wig on, the strap was too big and it would just fall down. So I just wasn't in a position to get pictures anytime I saw anybody, and it was just really rough. But otherwise, C2E2 was fine. At least now I have a heads up though. C2E2 next year is in August, so hopefully it won't be as warm in there. Otherwise, the following year, hopefully it'll be in February, like it usually is, February, March-ish. So at least I know for then not to dress super warm. I do plan on competing at C2E2 next year in August. Not with, so my C2E2 crown champion piece is Maleficent, that I would like to actually compete for the crown and everything. The cosplay that I'm competing with next year is either going to be, I'm either going to, because if I'm not mistaken, they have 2 competitions every year. They have the crown championship, and then they also have just a regular contest. I would like to enter with this cosplay next year in the crown championship, just to know, like, I know I'm not gonna win if I get accepted. Like, I'm not gonna win the crown with this cosplay. So that's what I mean by it's not my crown piece, but I'm still entering the crown, if that makes any sense. But otherwise, I might just compete in the regular competition, just to get more experience in. Maleficent, I'm hoping to start soon, now that I know that I'm going to be 3D printing all of her scales. I just need to get the framework and everything done for her body, but she's gonna be a long process, and I'm excited for it, honestly. But yeah, so overall, C2E2 was great. When I was sitting down and I was still for a while, I was really, really cold, but it was up when I was active and everything. And like as everybody else does, when you're wearing a face mask, you get super hot anyways, because they're not very breathable and they're not very cool. So it was just a lot of heat. But yeah, I remember I actually took a nap. During the competition. I didn't go inside just because all the people, all the heat, it was too much for me. I was like, I'm gonna stay out here, watch the luggage, because I was watching Lita's like 2 suitcases and a tote bin that she had her Arbiter armor cosplay in, because she wasn't wearing it all day. So I was just watching those, and I honestly, like, I just took like, I think it was like a 30-35 minute power nap, and I was like, ooh, we good. But yeah, so overall it was a lot of fun. It was quite the experience. Oh yes, and then I was gonna go to a holiday meetup with Cos Meetup Chicago, but I was late because Lita's pre-judging was at 4:45, and I was helping her suit up and everything for that, and then the meetup was at 5, and of course, complete opposite sides of the convention center. I mean, I'm talking, Lita was on like the 5th floor, in like whatever room, and then the meetup was like all the way on the 1st floor across this other side of the building by the it was a lot, and I probably took the longest route there because I didn't know where else to go. So fun. But yeah, I was late, I missed the group shot, and then I got there and I just kind of like chilled on the sidelines. I was super awkward and everything, and then that's when I snapped that little video of, oh, I found a wild Eric Jaws, I found him. And like I was so upset because later on I realized I was standing next to Poison Rose Cosplay, who I've been wanting to meet for a while, and I was just too anxious to say anything. But I'm super upset at myself because she was wearing green tights and black fishnets, and I was wearing black leggings and green fishnets, so I really wanted to go up to her and get a picture and be like, oh, haha, opposites, because I love that, like, opposite thing. Like, if I'm wearing, like, blue jeans and a red shirt, and you're wearing red pants and a blue shirt, I want a picture just because I'm weird like that. I love seen that kind of stuff. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, like I really wanted a picture, but I was just so anxious just standing there. I felt like a creep, and I was like, everybody is like, who is this creep? And it was just a lot of anxiety. And then my dad called. I think I was only staying there for like 10 minutes, but my dad called and asked if I could help them move her stuff to the like the third floor where the cosplay contest actually was. He was like, oh, you can go back when you're done. And I was like, I don't know anybody here. I'm just standing here awkwardly. Like, I don't fit in with any of the categories. Because, like, after they did the group shot, they were calling off different categories, like Disney, DC, stuff like that. And I didn't fit in with any of those. There wasn't, like, a video game or a Mario option. So I just kind of like, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna... So, but it was alright. It was kind of awkward. It was kind of upsetting because, like, that was a no-no on my part, obviously. But it was mostly just awkward because anxiety. But yeah, otherwise it was great. The contest went really well. BM Bids, who won the competition, he was cosplaying... Oh no, I'm blanking on the name. I used to watch the animated Transformers all the time. Hot Rod was my favorite, right next to Bumblebee. But Soundwave, I think, was the Transformers name. But yeah, super, super cool. He was really super nice too. We talked a little bit after the competition when we were getting ready to leave. And yeah, just super cool guy. And the other two ladies, the other two people that won, their cosplays were also really, really good. And it was just a lot of fun. Like, seeing the people who were competing as I was waiting at pre-judging with Lita, seeing the other people standing there waiting, and I'm like, so talented. Like, everybody looks so amazing. I just love going to conventions and, like, seeing all the people, like, all the effort that the people put in, and it's just a lot of fun. So I think I'm either gonna throw this segment in the beginning or the end of my con vlog, not quite sure yet. But basically I'm just gonna edit all the videos I did take. I'm just gonna pile them all together, throw a couple pictures in there, and then bada boom, bada bang, here we go. So thank the stars to all of you. I know my cosplay Instagram just got hacked, and it's been quite the trip for me, but I've said this a couple times on my new Instagram page. Honestly, I kind of feel like it's a good thing because I needed that refresher. I needed to just be able to restart. There was just a lot on that Instagram that I don't want to associate with anymore. So I think it's a good thing for me in the long run. I'll get my followers up, probably. I'm not doing this for followers, I'm doing this for me. So I know that sounds like everybody says that, but honestly, like, I could have 35 followers for the rest of my life and I'll be happy because I don't my goal is not to be a famous cosplayer. That never was my goal. My goal is not to be a famous cosplayer like Kamui cosplayer, Kenpatsu cosplay. Like, that's not really my goal. That's not what I want to do. I want to cosplay for a few years and maybe just continue to slowly cosplay throughout my life. But, like, my goal is to have my own boutique, you know, run my own boutique and do some other things that I don't want to talk about quite yet, until they're, you know, finalized and everything. But yeah, it's just, that's not really my goal. So if I never hit another 1,000 followers again, I'll be okay. If I never hit 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, I'll be okay, you know? So, and besides, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna end this before I make things worse. Alright, so, well, thank you all for watching and everything. And I hope you enjoyed seeing what little I did record at the convention. I will see you darlings in my next video, which reminds me, I really need to edit my anime magic video. This is probably gonna be up before my anime magic video, which is kind of sad. But to be fair, that's over 5 hours of footage. So it's a lot to sift through and go through, and it's, yeah. But I'm getting there, I promise. I will try to have that up before the end of the year. Actually, I'm guaranteed it's not gonna be up before the end of the year. I'm sorry. I'll get that up ASAP, like ASAP. I will try to work on that. And then I think starting this year, I would like to do a cosplay rewind video. A lot of cosplayers do like cosplay recaps of the year, and I think I would like to start doing that. So hopefully you'll see that relatively soon as well. So bye, darlings.
We made it. Hold on.
Hope you guys can hear me. Just got to the parking garage. See you inside. I like the little Dunkin' Donuts right there. That's cute. Lady Dimitrescu up ahead. She's sitting by the fountains. Lady Dimitrescu. Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah.
I like your cosplay. Doctor Strange and a Spider-Man.
Oh, is that okay? Do you want a badge first? Okay, I'm gonna get the badge.
Probably a good idea. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're in my picture. You want it?
Oh, there's an Ahsoka Tano up there.
Huh?
Over here.
Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, Jesse.
She's short, so all the way up there. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is, up there.
Huh?
Ahsoka. Hold on,
I saw one walking around earlier.
we just passed her. Hold on. All right, turn around. There. Okay. Oh, Daredevil.
Yeah, that she is. Oh my gosh, what is this little guy?
He's a Mabari.
He's so cute. Oh my god.
Kind of mastiff things.
He's adorable. And I lost him. Shoot. Okay. All the way up there. Hello.
Oh yeah, the parking lot.
That's for me.
Nice.
Read that one.
Happy, happy. Nice.
I just sneezed my ass off.